Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Oracle of Divine Truth, Miss V. Please excuse my voice, I'm kind of getting over a cold today. Um, Welcome everyone. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you have not, please make sure that you do hit that bell so that way you can receive notification when I do upload a video or when I do create shorts, okay? So I'm doing something different today, all right? We're going to tap into love. So this is going to be for my air signs, okay? Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? The way that this is going to work is that we're going to see what Spirit wants to say about your love life. So we're going to tap into the air signs that's in relationships, and then we're going to tap into the air signs that is single or in a situationship, okay? The timestamps will be down below, all right? So please make sure that you select which one you want to go to. If you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, go ahead, click relationship. If you're single or in a situationship, click that, all right? So I do hope that you enjoy. Please understand these are general messages here, okay? If you want a more personal, in-depth reading, please make sure that you book me on the website. The information will be in the description box below, okay? Please take what resonates and leave what does not, all right? So let's go ahead and tap on in. We're about to get ready to tap on into my air signs that is in a relationship, okay? So let's go ahead and see Divine Spirit. I'll call up on you today as I would like to tap into the air signs, the collective. This is for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius in a relationship. What is the message that you have for the collective air signs in their relationship? For the air signs that is in a relationship, what message do you have for them? For the air signs in relationships, what do you have for them? The air signs, relationships, and air signs, relationships, final shuffle. So I had used my spray and I used my sage. So I don't know. Some type of energy is circulating, okay? But let's see what Spirit has to say. This is for my air signs that's in a relationship when it comes to their love life. What do you want to say? My air signs that is in a relationship, what would you like to say to them? My air signs that's in a relationship, all right? So the card that came out is the card of boundaries, okay? And then the bottom of the deck, we have here spiritual maturity. All right. So again, for my air signs that is in a relationship, I want to actually start off with this card. I do feel that there is a spiritual connection in some shape or form. If this person is in your life now, they serve a purpose, okay? Whether it's going to be long term, whether it's going to be seasonal, this person is supposed to be in your life. This person is there to facilitate some type of change into areas of your life. I do feel that you both have a level of maturity about yourself, okay? Regardless of your age, there is a level of maturity there. However, though, Spirit is acknowledging as well that for some, there needs to be more boundaries that is actually set in this connection. Whether you need to start setting more boundaries with yourself, whether you need to start saying no, or whether you need to be implementing boundaries when it comes to your partner, okay? For others, all right, this is acknowledging you're in a relationship, but you're guarded with this person, okay? You got your walls up. 9 times out of 10 that happens because you've been hurt before, you've been betrayed, you know, you've dealt with a lot of disloyalty in past connections romantically and maybe even platonic relationships. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't want to be hurt again, so I'm keeping my guard up. But at the same time, by doing that, it's not really allowing the connection to grow where it needs to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like if you keep holding your heart blocked, right? Then it does create the energy of stagnancy. All right. Now that scenario can change as we continue to move forth into this reading. I'm not for sure what's going to come out, but just kind of follow me. I feel like one of you in this connection, or maybe you both, your third eye is very much open. One of you, of course, if you're watching this channel, you are spiritual in some shape or form, because if you wasn't spiritual, you wouldn't be watching my channel. So that kind of lets me know very intuitive as well. Very, very intuitive. I feel like maybe you both are very intuitive in your own way. It's something that I'm seeing here also. So let's get some more insight about this. Let's put this over in the center. Divine Spirit, this is for my air signs here. Some of you guys could be dating a Leo, or this person has Leo placements in their sun, moon, or rising. Person could be a fire sign as well. I'm definitely seeing air. So, of course, we are doing air. But maybe this person is also an air sign or have have air in their placement chart. So this person could be an earth sign as well. Sun, moon, or rising. Divine Spirit, this is for my air signs in relationship. What do you want to say to them? For the air signs that's in a relationship, what do you want to say to them? For the air signs that's in a relationship, what do you want to say to them? And for the air signs that's in a relationship, what do you want to say to them? Final shuffle. Alright, for the air signs that's in a relationship, Spirit, what do you want to say to them? For the air signs in a relationship, what do you want to say to them? Alright, so we do have the card of toxic behaviors. It says this card signifies that someone is exhibiting toxic behaviors. Toxic behaviors can look like yelling, manipulation, self-sabotage, abuse, neglect, and so on. Seek a mental, emotional, or physical help. Okay, so I do feel if you're in a relationship, there are some toxic behaviors within this connection. Okay, whether it again is, there's yelling, there's some type of abuse. Hopefully it's not. If you are going through some type of abusive type of situation, know that there are resources out there to help you. Okay, but for others, there could be a little bit of manipulation. Now, I'm going to be real. You got to be honest with yourself. You could be listening to this and you could be the one that's kind of manipulative, or your partner could be manipulative. Okay, this can also be self-sabotaging. A lot of the self-sabotaging has a lot to do with blocking your heart, not allowing someone in because of fears of what you have been through. Okay, as well, not to say that what I'm saying is wrong. Your actions is justifiable. However, though, I have to relate this message that Spirit is delivering it to me as well. Okay, this could also be a toxic behavior when it comes to neglect, like you can't count on this person when you need them, or something of that stature. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some of you, this is not going to be for all, but for some of you that is in a relationship, or either your partner, they could be dealing with some type of mental health issue, more so like maybe anxiety or even depression at this time as well. Or I'm also hearing just at a very low vibrational state that they may have a hard time kind of getting themselves out of. So Spirit is acknowledging to reach out for help. Now at the bottom of the deck, we do have the card of children. So it is acknowledging some of you have children with this person. It also acknowledges that, for those that don't have children with this person, maybe there has been talks of children, or maybe you have children and this person has taken on your children like their own, or vice versa. Okay, as well. Maybe this person has multiple children by multiple baby mamas, so there's a lot of outside external energy going on as well. I do feel for some, and this is not going to apply for everyone, for those that's in a relationship right now and you don't have a child with this person, there's a strong possibility that you will be having a child with this person. Okay, I do feel that for those that has really been working on levels of spirituality, whether it has been you or whether it has been your partner, have definitely been working on some inner child wounds as well. Okay, and I feel that by healing your inner child, of course, is going to not only benefit you, but it will also benefit everything around you as well, including this relationship. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing that also. All right. Now, this may only be for one or two people. There could be a specific child, right? Whether this is their child with you, or whether this is a child that they have with someone else. There could also be a situation where a child can get in the middle of this connection as well. There could be some toxic behaviors that this child has, So for example, if you met somebody and now this person has a child, and then they bring the child to meet you, and the child like, look, I ain't dealing with no stepmom, I ain't dealing with no stepdad, so now they want to exhibit some toxic traits and toxic patterns. Boundaries is important for everyone. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel, wait, okay, slow down. Boundaries is important for everyone. Everybody need boundaries, right? So that nobody takes another person's kindness for weakness. But I also feel that there needs to be a mature conversation that needs to be had if this is a situation in which there is some toxic traits that a child is exhibiting in this connection, in which can cause confrontation within the relationship dynamics. Okay? Whew. All right. All right, Divine Spirit, this is for my air signs in relationship. What would you like to say to them? My air signs in relationships. What would you like to say to them? I'm also hearing another thing as well, and this may only be for one or two people as well. Make sure that you are speaking up. I feel like for some of you, you may have issues in your childhood where you wasn't able to speak up. Maybe your voice was not heard. So even as an adult in a relationship, you do struggle with communication issues, and maybe your response is to just shut down, when it's a confrontation or when you feel like you need to get something off your chest, but you're doing yourself a disservice. You need an outlet. You do need to express yourself. Your voice matters, okay? So that's very important. And if that is an issue from your childhood and is still impacting your adult life, your adult relationships, whether it's romantic and platonic, it is time for you to open up to see that this is a hindrance for your path moving forth, and it's time to step into a level of maturity, okay? And you have the power to change that. So Divine Spirit, this is going to be for my air signs that is in a relationship. What do you want to say to them? Air signs that's in a relationship. Air signs that's in a relationship. And then another thing that I'm seeing here as well, if a person in this connection, again, even if it's not you and your partner is the one that is and has toxic behaviors, this has a lot to do with some unhealed inner child wounds from them as well. Not to make that as an excuse, that's not your problem. You know what I'm saying? We all live, we learn, and we grow. So don't subject yourself again of holding yourself back if a person is refusing to see things for what they are. All right. All right, Divine Spirit, for those that's in a relationship, my air signs, what do you want to say to them? My air signs that's in a relationship, what do you want to say to them? All right, so the card that came out is express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation here. Some of you guys are with an earth sign or someone that has earth in their sun, moon, or rising. So what this is acknowledging here as well is that this could be kind of looked at in one or two ways. Either there is some issues in this connection where there's not enough gift giving. And gift giving, yes, can mean material things. It don't have to be nothing big, a whole PlayStation 5 or, a whole $500 fit from head to toe or $600 watch. It ain't got to be doing all that. But if that rocks with you, that's perfectly fine. It could be something small, whether it's a cute text message throughout the day, whether it's just some flowers, whether it is just, something small token of expression to let the person know how you care. I feel like there's not enough of that in the connection, all right? That's for some. There's not enough of showing that level of appreciation for one another, right? There's a boundary there. And I feel like that boundary there does need to be worked on because this can become a toxic behavior, right? In order for a relationship to work, you still got to pour into it. You still got to nurture it, right? Or it's going to go stale. Now, let me see what else I was going to say. For others that's in a relationship, you have a particular, let me see. It's kind of like the same thing, though. There could be a person that you're in a relationship with has issues, right? With gift giving. They have issues with that. And this may come from their inner child. Maybe, they didn't receive that TLC from a mother figure. Maybe there are some mommy issues with this person. Maybe you're struggling with mommy issues, which why there is a blockage of even exchange of energy within a connection, all right? So this is, again, going back to the inner child energy, needing to heal that, needing to work on that, all right? At the bottom of the deck, we do have new love. It says embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Like I said, there is a spiritual connection here between you and this person in some shape or form. Now, again, this is still for relationships, even if you see new love. What this means is that there is opportunity here for progress. There is opportunity here for growth. And I feel that if you both are, number one, working on yourselves and working on this connection to build, this connection can have a newfound love, because it's giving me the energy where for some there may need to be a resuscitation of this connection, especially if you've been with this person for a while, right? But for others, I do feel that, again, if you're working on yourself and you're working on this connection, you're going to see a change within the union in itself. So it's not technically a new person that's coming in, but more so a new aspect of each other, a new aspect of a relationship as well. Okay. I also feel as well for those that is healing or needs to heal their inner child as well, is definitely a time to pour more love into thyself. And by tapping more into your spirituality or your religious belief will also kind of help you to heal and elevate within yourself as well, to heal those inner child wounds that could be getting in the way. All right, for my air signs that's in relationships, what do you want them to know? This person you're with, they may have a B initial in their name, S, a M, a T, a B, or a C, okay? This person could have been born in January, could be born in September, could be born in October. Maybe they're born on the 1st, the 19th, or the 10th of the month. This person could be born in February or the month of June or the 26th of the month. All right, this is for those in relationship, divine spirit, air signs. What do you want them to know? Air signs, relationships, what do you want them to know? Air signs, relationships, what do you want them to know? Air signs, relationship, what do you want them to know? Air sign, relationship, what do you want them to know? Okay, so we do have number 12, which is the card of freedom here, okay? I feel that again for those that has dealt with a lot of heartache and dealt with a lot of pain, whether these emotions stemming from your childhood or just from past relationships, I feel like it's time to kind of free yourself from this cycle, because you're kind of blocking out. And it doesn't say that this person is the blessing. I'm not going to say that. You got the book of personal reading, but either way, it's kind of blocking you from truly allowing love to come in and allowing yourself to be loved, okay? Whether it's with this person or anyone else, you know. I also feel though for others that's in a relationship, it is time for you to set better boundaries. Excuse me. It is time for you to set better boundaries um, when it comes to a connection, you know. Um, when it comes to the toxic behaviors that may be in a connection. And if it's toxic behaviors to the point where it's affecting your growth, it's affecting your elevation, it's affecting your emotions, it's affecting your self-worth, then it's time for you to free yourself. It's time for you to free yourself from the connection because, again, it's a time to pour into yourself and realize that you deserve more. That is spiritual maturity, okay? So, again, take whatever resonates that lead and leave what does not, right? And then we do have initiating. So, like I said, there the level of initiation could go one or two ways. Initiating, again, like I said, this connection with walking away, freeing yourself from these toxic behaviors, realizing like I don't have to tolerate this, I don't have to put up with this, you know, or initiating the necessary change within yourself, or the person initiating change within themselves in order to make this connection work. You know what I'm saying? So we do have that as well. Maybe your partner like blue, or you got the colors blue on now. Some of you may have, if you're in a relationship, of course, we're talking about that. You've been feeling a little down about the situation. You may have been battling some depression about the situation as well. Again, this person could have been born on the 12th. So December, some of you could be dating a December person. As well, maybe the 12th or the 17th is significant to this person. So let's go ahead and close out this reading with getting a guidance, divine spirit. What is the guidance for my air signs? What is the guidance for my air signs, divine spirit, relationship? What's the guidance for my air signs in relationship? For some of you, I don't know if I said this, you're in a relationship, but this connection is still fairly new. For those that's in a situation, I feel like you guys are going to get pregnant. If you know what I'm saying? I do feel that. Uh, I feel like you guys are going to get pregnant. If you've recently met someone and you know you've been putting in a little bit work, the person been putting in a little bit work, I feel like a child could come out of this situation. So if you're not looking for children, make sure that you protect yourself as well. Okay? All right, this is for my air signs, divine spirit, relationship, air signs. What's their guidance? And air signs, relationship. What's their guidance? I think I'm going to do the other elements tomorrow. All right, divine spirit for my air signs. When it comes to their relationship, what's the guidance for my air signs? What's the guidance on their relationship? Okay. We do have the card of observe. Okay, so I'm going to read this directly out the book, and then we're going to close out and move on to my singles. So this particular card here is about release, surrender, reconsider, patience, cycles, and perspective. And it says, a new understanding around matters of the heart is waiting to be revealed to you. Be still and be observant. Now is not the time to take action. Instead, take a step back and wait. Reflect upon the relationship or the issues. What is really happening? Release the need or the desire to direct the relationship and simply go with the course of events. When you surrender to the experience, you'll learn a great deal and ultimately will get what you truly want. Sometimes it is in releasing that we discover what we really need, as opposed to what we think we need. Trust the process and have faith in the journey and let go of the outcome. Although forward progress may appear to be slow, now is the time for patience. All things will come in an appropriate time and cycle. Progress in improving a current relationship or finding a new relationship will happen when the time and the energies are right. When you're open and you're receptive, the needed change, it will happen. During the process of simply observing, you also gain a new perspective on your situation, how you might think differently about it. Look at your relationship through the eyes of an impractical stranger. What insights might that stranger offer you if they was on the outside looking in? Listen to the observations with an open mind and an open heart. By taking a fresh look, you will bring in energies of awareness and transformation. And this represents the hangman in the Rider-Waite Tarot. So again, hangman is about stagnancy. It is about being still, okay? It is about receiving downloads, okay? It is also about gaining a higher perception in things, all right? So those are for my air signs that's in a relationship. I hope you enjoy. Please make sure that you comment, like, as well as subscribe. And now we're going to move on to my singles. All right, guys. Whew, let me cleanse the energy. The relationship air signs was kind of deep. Okay, let's go ahead and cleanse the energy. Make sure that you get you some protection mist on the hoodoo shop of my website, spiritualvibrations.org. Don't sleep on the products or you're sleeping on yourself. So let's go ahead and tap on in. I done cleared up that energy. So we're tapping into the air signs single, okay? Single or situationship. I have a feeling that somebody's going to watch this whole video because this whole video may actually resonate with them, regardless of where they are in their love life. That may not be for everybody. So how we're going to do this is that, again, we're going to see what spirit has to say when it comes to the singles or situationships, and then we're going to get an advice and close out. So let's go ahead and tap on in. All right. All right, Divine Spirit, we're going to tap into the air signs. This is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay, energy here. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want more additional insight on your situation, again, book me on my website. So, Divine Spirit, this is for the air signs that are single. When it comes to their love life, what do you want to talk to my single air signs about, Divine Spirit? For my single air signs, what would you want to talk to them about? My single air signs, what would you like to talk to them about in love? And my single air signs, what would you like to talk to them about in love, Divine Spirit? One card only for my air signs. Those that are single, what would you like to talk to them about when it comes to love? Air signs that's single, what would you like to talk to them about when it comes to love? Air signs that are single. Okay. So the card that did come out for you is manifestation. So let's talk about it. What's tea, okay? So for many of my air signs, again, single or situationship, right? You have definitely been working on manifestation, all right? Manifesting what it is that you want. And for those that has not been working on manifestation, it's time for you to manifest the type of person you want. But it's very important that when you are manifesting that you, number one, very clear about what it is that you want, you know? Don't say, you know, send me a man or send me a girl and fuck around and find out. You be like, oh my God, what the fuck is this, you know? And it's like, well, you ask for that, you know? Just like when you go to a restaurant, I used to always say this to my clients, you know, when you go go to a restaurant, you want your food specific. So you let them know, I want my steak well done, or I want medium rare, whatever the case may be, a little butter, no salt, whatever the case, because you want your order to come back exactly how you have envisioned it. So it's very important that, number one, you get very crystal clear about what it is that you want. You set those intentions out into the universe, and you trust that you're going to receive that, but you release the outcome. So for many of you, you've been in this energy, you've been manifesting, okay? And for others, if you are looking for love at this time, it's time for you to manifest. Let's see what came up at the bottom. We do have emotional freedom. So let's talk about this. Many of you guys, again, have manifested, right? Trying to manifest a person to come into areas of your life, but you holding on to the outcome of the situation. And that creates blockages for the manifestation to come in. Not saying that it won't come in, but it will slow things down because you're holding on to the outcome. It's like there's a need for you to put it into the universe, trust that it's going to come back and release it. You know, many of you are holding on to that, and that is something that Spirit does want you to work on letting go of, because that could be slowing up the process for this person coming into your life, okay? For others, okay, you in a situationship, this person you manifested consciously or subconsciously, right? And you're in your feelings right now, okay? This person has you in your feelings. Ain't nothing wrong with that, boo. You know, it's a vibe. You know, I feel like it's a connection there. It's chemistry there. There's light there with this particular person, right? In this situationship situation. However, though, I feel like some of these emotions are starting to feel a little bit intense, okay? And Spirit is not wanting you to knock how you feel, but I kind of feel at the same time is like there is a need to slow down. There is a need to take it easy, you know, as well when it comes to your emotions. I'm not for sure why Spirit is bringing that up, but Spirit is going to bring more clarity as we continue to move forth, okay, as well. Let me see what else I'm picking up for this. Many of you are very tapped in, of course, very intuitive, very old souls as well, okay? Excuse me. All right. Divine Spirit, for my air signs, those that are single, what do you want to talk to them about when it comes to love? My air signs that are single, what do you want to talk to them about when it comes to love? My air signs that are single, what do you want to talk to them about when it comes to love? For my air signs, singles, what do you want to talk to them about for love? My air sign single, what would you like to talk to them about for love? Whoa, for love. Okay. What do you want to talk to them about for love? Okay. I do feel like this is really not pertaining to love, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like many of you meditate, or there is a need for you to bring meditation into a ritual for yourself. Something that you do each and every day is going to kind of help you woo-saw. All right, so let's go ahead and tap on there. This is for my air signs, those that are single. Spirit, what do you want to talk to them about? My air signs that are single, what do you want to talk to them about? My air signs. Okay, so we do have the card of building a future. Okay, this one is a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. All right, so two messages here. All right, for some, you've manifested this person in your life already, right? They're in your life as we speak. You may not be in a real serious committed relationship, but this person is in your life. You manifested this person, and you really would like to build a future with this person. You know, it's definitely a vibe there with you both. I feel like you feel like this person is a keeper in some shape or form. So you really do see yourself with this person, or would like to see yourself with this person, all right? For others, and this person is not in your life, you are completely single at this particular time, you have been working on, or there's a need for you to work on manifesting someone in which you want to build a future with. For many of you, that's what your manifestation has been about. Somebody that's loyal, somebody that's secure, somebody that is a breadwinner, someone that is blase skippy, whatever you feel is something that you want to build a foundation on. You've put those energies out into the universe already. And for others that hasn't done this, but you are wanting love, then Spirit is dropping free gems for you on how to elevate in order to get that, okay? But let's see what's at the bottom. Now, we do have here memories here, okay? So I do feel like Okay, so a few different things. Whew, this air sign reading is kind of intense today, okay? Making me think a lot. So for my air signs, you think a lot, right? But you are air signs, so that's kind of like your vibration, your frequency. All right, let's tap on in. So for my singles, right? Follow me. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, right? Um, for those that has manifested this person in your life and they're in your life now, whether you manifested it consciously or subconsciously, right? This person reminds you of somebody from your past. Or this person reminds you of a memory that you had about wanting to build a specific future. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your love life, there is something about this person that is a memory for you, whether you're aware of this or not. All right. And it's something about this person. Again, maybe this person's personality mimics somebody that you dated before in the past. Or like I said before, in the past, you had a vision that you wanted someone that you wanted to build a future with, and now this person that you manifested consciously or subconsciously has come in your life, and it's kind of like that memory has kind of triggered, like, oh shit, this could be a possibility of the vision that I've had in the past. Okay, that's one thing that I'm seeing here as well. For others, okay, you want to be careful with your manifestations. You do not want to manifest from a place of desperation, okay? Check your emotions first, all right? Try not to manifest from a place of desperation, because what's going to end up happening, you're going to fuck around and find out, okay? Which means that you are going to manifest somebody from your past, somebody that you really don't want to mess with. Maybe you had a situationship with them at first. You thought something was real, but because you're in a very vulnerable place, or you are being, again, like I said, just kind of like, what's the word that I use? I guess I wasn't supposed to use that again, but you get the drift. It's just pretty much, damn, what the fuck? um, so many downloads coming. Yeah, you're going to manifest a reconciliation with this person, okay? And that may not be the best thing. So be careful where your emotions are when you are in a state of manifestation, okay? Again, desperation. Thank you, Spirit. Do not be desperate to manifest, all right? Now, for those that is in a situation, meaning that there's somebody in the picture, you vibing with this person, you want to build a future with them as well. And it's like, this person reminds you of someone or something from your past, that is because you're still in the process of releasing something from a past situation, something from a past connection. You're still in the process of healing at this time. And so Spirit is also acknowledging that this is a time to continue to work on healing and releasing any residual energies that you have been battling with from a past relationship as well, okay? So that you can focus on your future as well, right? So you don't bring in baggage in a new connection. Ooh, all right, yeah, I'm definitely doing the other two tomorrow, or Thursday. All right, anywho, for my air signs, single, what do you want to talk to them about? For the air signs that are single, what do you want to say to them? For the air signs that are single, what do you want to say to them? And for others, it's like, if you're trying to manifest someone into your life, someone new, and then, yes, you're still healing from something from a past situation, don't be looking through old photos, reminiscing, triggering your own damn self. You know what I'm saying? Snatching the band-aid off a wound that's still trying to heal. Like, don't do that to yourself, all right? All right, so, air signs. Rereading messages, you know what I'm saying? Replaying conversations over and over again. Like, no, you just hurting yourself. Free yourself, all right? This is for my air signs that are single. What do you want them to know? Air signs that are single. Okay. So the card that came out for you is new love. Okay. So, like I said, if you haven't been manifesting, Spirit wants you to start doing that, getting clear, focus on what you want, set your mind that whomever this person is going to come in, you're going to build a future with, and the person is going to come, okay? But again, let go of the time frame in which you want them to come, okay? Get out your own way. For others, okay, you manifested this person, they're in your energy field, and you're still in this new relationship situation. You may be knowing this person for maybe the last 6 months or within the last year. It's still fairly new, okay? Is what I'm seeing. And like I said, for those that do not have anybody, new love is definitely coming in for you. That's for sure, okay? I feel like for those that was in a situationship where you left somebody in the past, but you're still healing from the energy from that person in the past, you may have decided to kind of like fast forward your life a little bit. Like maybe you've taken a little time out to properly heal, but maybe you feel like it would be better to bring somebody else in the mix. And I'm not knocking that. Many times, every female done at least done that one time. So if somebody on this channel tell me, I only never did that, I'll take my time. You did it at least once, you know. However, no shame in the game. Whatever floats your boat. But I feel that sometimes that's how that is what helped people to heal, you know, to kind of like, I'm not saying that that is, you know, the right way to go about things. You know, you're supposed to take time to process things, you know, heal from it so that you don't bring the baggage in the next connection. But I feel like for some of you, you may have healed a little bit but jumped into a new connection with this person, so you hadn't fully released a lot of things that you had dealt with in a past connection with this particular person. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we do have back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. Okay, I do feel like for those that again is not in a connection, or not in a situationship, those that are actually single, again, it goes back to really focusing right now on reevaluating what are your desires, what is it that you want. Okay, maybe some of you have gotten to the place where you feel like love ain't coming your way, but if you keep speaking it into existence, guess what? It's not gonna come your way. So don't expect it to. Okay, but again, it's time to kind of like get back to what you love and asking yourself what it is that I do desire. So that way, when I'm setting my intentions, I know what I'm speaking about. So that when my order comes back, my order is going to come back the same way that I asked for it, or very similar to that as well. So that's for those that is not attached to anyone or a situationship. Now, for those that, again, you're in this new love phase, you got a little boo, it may not be committed at this particular time as well. It's still a time for you to figure out, okay, is this what I really want? You know, is things moving the way that I really want it to move right now? Is this what I desire? Because right now, for you guys, it is all about you, getting back to you. It's about you. So let's get a little bit egotistical, okay? Let's get a little bit cocky up in here. All right. For those that is in a situationship or single, it's like, okay, getting back to me. Is this what I want? Okay. And if this is what you want, if you just willing to kind of see where this connection goes, taking one step at a time, by all means do you. But just being honest with yourself is very, very important. Okay. Because I feel like for those that is single, or no, for those that is in a situationship at this particular time, I feel like whatever connection that you left in the past, you lost yourself. You know what I'm saying? You lost yourself. You may have put this person before you. You know, at the end of the day, no matter how you want to kind of look at it, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You know, but we've all been there. So, you know, it is important that you are being honest with yourself. You know, checking yourself in the door so that way you don't fuck around and find out again. You know, by having that cycle constantly being repeated. So you kind of get lost in your connection. So now you're still in this place as you're healing of really kind of getting back to what do I want? What do I like? What do I desire? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you recollecting old parts of yourself that you had lost as well. Okay. So again, make it about you right now. Fuck everybody else. You've been there, done that already. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and tap on in. This person, whether this is somebody you are connecting with now, a person that's going to be coming into your love life, or whether this is somebody from your past. They may have a M initial, a E initial, F, a B initial, an N initial, okay? Maybe even a W or L initial, okay? Divine Spirit, for my air signs that is single. My single air signs, what do you want to say to them? In love, my single air signs, what we like to say to them in love. And my single air signs, what we like to say to them in love. Final shuffle. So for my air signs that are single in love, what do you want to say to them? Okay, maybe this person was born in the month of March. Maybe on the 26th of the month. March 26th could be significant as well. Maybe this person's birthday in February or June. Okay. So the card that came out is trust here, all right? Maybe this person was born on the 29th. Maybe their birthday in February or September. However, though, okay, I feel like for those that are single, that hasn't started manifesting yet, but wanting love, you have to trust. You know, you can't do shit if you don't trust. Nothing You can't do nothing if you don't trust yourself, if you don't have the level of some type of trust. And this is more so trust in your creator, trust in your spiritual team, trust in yourself, trust that you have the power to manifest what it is that you want, okay? For others, right, you in a situationship, there are some trust issues with this person, this newfound person that is coming to your life. There is some trust issues here. I feel like you don't trust this person. Maybe this person don't trust you. Maybe they've given you signs in which you don't really trust them as well. But many of you have trust issues from a past connection. You know what I'm saying? You were maybe betrayed. You had built a future with somebody. You've given them your all. You really opened yourself up and became vulnerable to this person, and they took your kindness for weakness, unfortunately. But it's their fucking loss. It's their loss, and it's your gain. Because even though you may not be with this person at this time, how much strength and wisdom you fucking got. Okay? So you may have lost the battle, but you won the war. All right? I'm speaking to somebody right now. All right? For those that are single, right? That is in a process, have been manifesting, or hasn't even started manifesting. I do feel here, what was I going to say? That you do need to work on your trust issues as well, so that you don't fuck up a good thing when it comes. Right? So at the bottom of the deck here, we have action. All right. So with this action card, a lot of this, again, for my singles is already happening. You know what I'm saying? For those that has not started the manifestation of bringing love into areas of your life, it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to trust as well. And then for those, I feel like right now, some of you, again, like I said, are healing from past connections. This is something that's been happening. This is something that is happening right now. This is a time where you reevaluate, getting back to you, focusing on you, pouring into you, reclaiming those parts of yourself that was lost. Now is the time for action and trust where you are being led, okay? Whether you're in a situationship or whether you are started your manifestation work or whether you haven't started it yet, okay? So let's get ready to close out on this reading. This is going to be the guidance for my air signs that are single. Guidance for my air signs that are single. And guidance for my air signs that are single. What do you want? What's the guidance for my air signs that are single? What is the guidance for my air signs that are single? And what is the guidance for my air signs that are single? Final chart. I may do one more later on. It depends on how I feel. All right, Divine Spirit, Aries. No, Aries. Okay, somebody dating the Aries. What the hell? Maybe I need to do fire next. So that's going to be the next one that I do. Fire signs. Whenever I get to it. All right, channel, back, center, grounded. Okay, this is for my air signs that are single, Divine Spirit. What's the guidance that you have for them? One card only. For the air signs that are single, what is your guidance? Okay. All right, so 2 cards fell out. I'm going to read this card for you, but let's talk about this third eye chakra, okay? Many of you are very intuitive. Many of your third eye is very much open, or your partner, like either your third eye is very much open, or the person that you are and will be connected with, their third eye is also open as well in some shape or form. May not be on your level type open, but there is an opening, okay? You both are very tapped in some shape or form. I also feel, though, that it's definitely a time for trusting your intuition, of course. Making sure that you are seeing things clearly. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to say about this. So the card, the guidance that Spirit has for you is just breathe. Some of you guys having a lot of anxiety. Some of you guys are a lot in your head about the situation. Fears about not having the future that you want, not having the future that you deserve, okay? Just needing to breathe, woosah, okay? In through your nose and out through your mouth. Work on some deep breathing exercises. So this card speaks of stepping back, reconnecting, rest, and recharge. It says so much time and effort can be expended in maintaining current relationships or in creating new ones that it's easy to forget to just stop and breathe once in a while. This life is not just about connecting with other people. The most important connections that you can have are with the divine and your higher self. This is a good time to take a break from your personal relationships and to reconnect with your spiritual self. Set aside a few minutes every day to sit and be quietly and just be. And that's what I said in the beginning too. It says, in addition to caring for your spiritual self, look after your physical body. Get plenty of sleep, eat healthy foods and exercises. Treat yourself to a movie or take a walk in nature. Step away from the cares around matters of the heart and just breathe. By taking time for yourself, you will recharge your emotional batteries and you'll have more energy to invest in your relationships, of course, if you choose to. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed. This is for my air signs. Boy, y'all took me out, baby. Uh, I love you though. Please make sure that you also watch your sun, moon, and rising signs as well. Maybe you'll get some more information out of that. Please make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure that you like and comment. And until next time, Ashe. If you want a personal reading, spiritualvibrations.org.